Try not to leave the meeting on accident. Let's see.
So, Andrew, I'm going to mute you.
Okay.
Because we stay muted just to keep the sound down, so
Okay,
folks can hear him.
Okay.
But when there's question time, we'll unmute. We'll mute, unmute.
I need to move the chair. Right. Then everyone, please say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Most venerable Bhante Aryadeva. This Bhante Aryadeva, he's a very renowned monk in Sri Lanka. He's visiting our temple, so he's joining with the meditation today. And so for Bhante and for all the meditators who are joining in person and online too. So for everyone, I wish everyone a very spiritual evening. So I'm happy. So some of the meditators are starting to meditate today. And at the same time, there are some old students who are rejoining. So that's great to see. So gradually, we understand that the virus is not going to go very soon. So, but we have to practice, and we have to go along with our spiritual practice. So, as usual today too, the newcomers will be instructed to practice breathing meditation. So I have given the instructions before too, but I will remind it again. And the old students, they are practicing Vipassana. Now we have gone a long way. So Vipassana meditators are practicing the 4th step of Vipassana meditation. So they are kindly requested to practice the 4th stage of Vipassana meditation. That is for all students, not for the new students. New students should not try Vipassana because it's hard to practice if you don't have enough concentration. The concentration level should be deeper to practice Vipassana. Let's say in Asia, we have wells, right? So wells means the places where we draw water. So in wells, to drag water, what we use is the bucket, and bucket is attached with. So all the houses in old era, so they didn't have these kinds of pumps, stuff like that, motors like that. So they used to drag water with the bucket and the rope. So if the rope is not long enough, so how much you try, you can't drag the water out. So just like that, if your concentration is not enough, you can't feel the sensations of the body in a pure way. That means in a deeper manner, right? You can't sense them. So you can feel certain kind of sensations like the gross ones, but beyond that, we can't feel the subtler sensations. So we have to practice breathing meditation first to develop concentration. Then after that, later on, we can practice Vipassana. I'll teach it. So for Vipassana meditators, I want to remind, we only have actually 2 months remaining. So this week too, we will practice the 4th stage. Then after that, we are going to observe. So earlier we started observing the sensations from top to bottom. So next week, we are going to start to observe the sensations from bottom to top, part by part, pitch by pitch. So today, you have to go from top to bottom, part by part, pitch by pitch. So first of all, please observe the head area, the face area, the neck area, then front part, scan the front part. So then both hands, then back area, right leg, left leg, part by part, pitch by pitch. Please observe very patiently. And at the same time, newcomers, new meditators, they are asked to practice breathing meditation. What you need to do is, with a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, so you will observe, please start observing the breath which is coming in and going out. So when the breath is coming in, be fully aware. Be fully aware, and don't think about the other breaths that you experienced in the past and the breaths which are bound to come in the future. Be with this current breath. You can't be with the same breath twice. You only can experience a breath, one breath, only once. So every breath is unique. So some breaths, when you start to develop concentration, you'll see certain breaths are hotter. Certain breaths are hot but mild. Some breaths, they are cold. And some breaths, they are cold but mild. And some breaths are long. Some breaths are short, right? Some breaths are soft. Some breaths are gross, like that. There are some breaths, they come fast. You breathe in fast, you breathe out fast. Some breaths, you breathe in slow and you breathe out slow. So these things happen naturally, according to your own mental situations. So don't try to change those breaths. Just keep on observing the normal, natural breath as it is. Got it, Mason? Right, very nice. So give your entire attention and develop inner peace and inner happiness by observing the breath. And newcomers, they can change the posture. So when it is very difficult to bear the pain of your legs, newcomers can change. But the old students, they are asked to stay the same. They are not permitted to change the posture, because it's for your own good, as I always mention. So so it will develop your inner patience. So you have to break certain shackles and to develop so when you go through the deep meditation processes, so to gain higher developments, you have to sacrifice certain things. One thing is your patience. So without hating the pain, it is something natural. So it will come, it will go. So without focusing on that, just keep on practicing your meditation and let your patience grow. Let your calmness grow, right? Let your stillness grow. So let your determination grow. So stay without changing the posture. That is only for all students, not for the new students. New students can change the posture, but very slowly, making the minimal sound, right? So don't bother the other people making the minimal sound. So please change the posture. You can do like this. You can take your both hands and grab your leg, right? So for you, it's easy. For monks, it's harder a little bit. So then take it out, then move it, and then this one too, take it, and then slowly move it. Then you can quietly change the posture, right? So please, newcomers, please practice breathing meditation, and at the same time, all students, they are asked to practice Vipassana, fourth step of Vipassana meditation. So, and at the same time, I asked everyone to practice daily. Just like you eat to let your body survive, you should practice meditation for your mind to survive. So by eating, you can healthy food, you can make your body healthy. By practicing meditation, you can make your mind healthy. So please practice so at least 15 minutes, special newcomers, please 10-15 minutes in the morning and 10-15 minutes at night. And at the same time, I would like to introduce you 8 facts that can make you lazy. So be aware about the tricky, lazy minds of you, and don't abandon the meditation. Keep on going. Keep on going. First of all, you will benefit. And later on, you will share the very positivities that you develop with the other people. First of all, you will make your life a beautiful one. And then later on, you will make the other people's lives beautiful. Right? So practice very ardently. In brief, these are the 8 things that you might postpone. Postpone your daily meditation. Number 1, let's say you have to do some kind of a work, right? So there is some kind of work that you have to do within this day. So you think, oh, I have to do some kind of work. For that, I have to prepare myself. Let me sleep a bit. So after that, I can do that. So thinking like that, we sleep, we don't practice meditation. So we will miss meditation time. So don't think like that. Always make sure, think like this. Oh, I have to do some kind of work. I am going to miss my meditation time. If I miss my meditation time, so I lose one day of developing inner peace and inner happiness. I should not let it go. I should, since I have to do some kind of work today, I should practice right now, right? Then I should spare, if not, I should spare some time to practice meditation. Number 2, you did some kind of work and then you are tired. You are tired, then you start to think, oh, I am tired, body is aching. So body is aching and I don't have energy, so I can't do. Don't think like that. Think like this. Oh, throughout the day, I had to lose my time to do various kinds of stuff. I lost my meditation time. So I lost the time to develop inner peace, inner happiness. I should not do like that. So I should, since I have time right now, I should practice meditation. I should not let go my time. Right? So thinking like that, you practice. Then third one that you might miss your meditation time is, so you go for a journey, long journey. So then you think, oh, I have to go for a long journey. So I will be so tired. So I should take some rest. Let me sleep. Then you will miss your meditation time. Instead, you should think like this. Oh, I have to go for a long journey. I'm going to miss my meditation. I should not miss it. Because if I miss it, I miss a chance on this day, this precious day. On this precious day, I don't have a very long lifetime. I have a very short time. So So throughout the life, what I do is half of my life I do sleeping, right? So I should not do like that. So right now, since I should not miss this day, since I had to go for a long journey, I should practice. I should practice right now. Okay. Then number 4, you went somewhere and came back and you're tired. Then again, your tricky mind tricks you. Says, oh, I am tired today. Very long journey, very tiresome. I can't meditate today. No energy. Then at that time too, you should think, oh, this day too, I couldn't develop my inner peace, my inner happiness. I lost my meditation time. So since I lost my meditation time, so at least I couldn't do meditation well in the morning. I should practice right now. Thinking like that, you should not miss your time to practice. And sometimes when you sit, when your meditation time is coming, you feel very hungry. And you think, oh, I didn't eat. I'm so hungry. I can't meditate right now. 8 o'clock is the time I have to meditate, but I can't. I should eat something. At that time, you should, then mind tricks you to eat, but not to meditate. But you have to be punctual. You should think, I have still energy. By not eating, I won't die. For 15 minutes, I can bear. Let me sit to meditation, practice meditation, and 8:15 I'll leave it. Right? So you should think like that. And then after you ate a lot, you are so full. And maybe you are yawning because you are so full. Then you might think, oh, I ate a lot today. I can't move my body even. I can't even breathe. I can't practice meditation. So at such times too, mind is tricking you. Understand and let yourself know. So true, I ate a lot. So I have a lot of energy too. So I should not let this time go. I should practice meditation for my inner peace and inner happiness, whatever the physical condition is, right? Because I don't take the body with me, but the mind goes with me, right? And number 7, so you are sick, little bit sick, not much. You are not bedridden, but you think, oh, I am very sick. I can't even stand up. So today I can't do meditation at all. Then at such times you should think, so life is very short. I don't know whether I'll die tomorrow or day after tomorrow, 1 month later, 2 months later, 1 year later, 10 years later. I don't know. I have a limited time. Whatever the condition it is, I should live with peace and happiness. I'll die. Maybe I don't have peace and happiness right now, but I make sure I will die with peace and happiness. So thinking like that, you determine, even though I am sick, I am going to meditate. So the tricky mind cannot overcome. The courage, always what you should feel is the courage. Number 8, you are cured. You are fully perfect and healthy. Then you think, the tricky mind says, oh, you were sick for a long time. Now you don't have energy, still not recovered yet. So since I am not still recovered, I should wait for a while. I can't meditate right now. So meditation doesn't need any energy. So it is something that you do with your breath, but still the mind tricks you. In at times you should think, oh, I got rid of this sickness. And during when I was sick, I lost a lot of time of meditation. So, and that means I lost a lot of time with peace and happiness. So I should meditate. I should not let this time go. So like that, feed your mind, let your tricks go away, and start practicing meditation with a very strong determination, right? So with that understanding, don't miss the meditation time. Work on every day, 15 minutes morning, 15 minutes evening. So everyone, now let's get ready. Please keep your back straight, neck straight, head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm. Close your eyes. First of all, please let your whole body to relax. Let all the thoughts related to you go away. Just relax. Let your whole body to completely relax. First of all, I'll pay respect to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha out of gratitude. Then after that, we are going to start today's silent meditation time. Please relax and concentrate. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Itimeso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijjacharana sampanno sungato lokamido anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati satta deva manussanam buddho bhagavati. Swakato bhagavata dhammo sannitiko akaliko ehi passiko opanaiko paccatang veditammo viñño iti supanipanno bhagavato savaka sangho. Ujupanipanno bhagavato savaka sangho. Nyaya patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho. Samike patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho. Yadidang chattari purisa yugani ate purisa puggala. Ese bhagavato savaka sangho. Ahuniyo pahuniyo dakiniyo anjali karaniyo anuttarang punyakitang lokasati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with a very alert, very attentive mind, please start your meditation. If you are practicing Vipassana meditation, if you are an old student, I kindly request all the dear Vipassana students to practice the fourth stage of Vipassana meditation as usual. And then the new meditators, they are kindly requested to practice breathing meditation as you are instructed. And with a great love towards yourself. And then with a great love towards the other people, to make you a positive person and make your life a nice one. Please start diligently your meditation practice. May your meditation practice be very, very successful. Very, very successful. Please start right now. Dear meditators, now if your legs are pain, keep the eyes closed. But if your legs are paining, you can slowly change your posture. New students only. Slowly change your posture. But keep the eyes closed. We are going to practice loving kindness meditation. We are going to share our loving kindness with all the beings. Let's start with yourself first and spread, please, your loving kindness towards yourself. Because in this whole world, we love ourselves more than anyone else. So spread loving kindness towards yourself. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be very peaceful. Spread loving kindness towards yourself. Now let's share our loving kindness with our parents, with our teachers, relatives, and friends. May my parents, my dear mother, my dear father, those who gave us life. May my teachers, may my relatives and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread loving kindness towards them. Now let's spread our loving kindness towards the people who are in the middle. The people who are not our friends, at the same time who are not our enemies. The people in the middle. May all the people in the middle, the neutral people, be well, be happy, be peaceful. May all the neutral people be well, be happy, be peaceful. Spread loving kindness towards them. Now let's spread our loving kindness towards our enemies. There are certain people that might have done wrong things towards you. And at the same time, you might have wronged those people too. This is the time to share your loving kindness with your enemies. May my enemies also be well. May my enemies, the people who are with grudges, be happy. May my enemies also be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Spread your loving kindness towards the enemies. Now let's spread our loving kindness towards all the beings. The people that you are known to you, who are known to you. The beings who are human or inhuman. Let those beings be from various kinds of backgrounds. Human backgrounds, inhuman backgrounds, visible backgrounds, invisible backgrounds. May they have various kinds of capabilities, or it doesn't matter whether they have incapabilities. Equally, with an equal mind, please share your loving kindness wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly with all the beings. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Very peaceful. Spread loving kindness towards all the beings. Now everyone, very calmly open your eyes. Calmly open your eyes. Relax yourself. And please join your palms together. And please say together 3 times. Sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu, sadhu. Hope all of you have had a good meditation time. It's good. This is good for your this life. Right. So this is good for your next life. Even though you don't believe, if any one of you don't believe in the next life, you will have a full, nice life here. Right? So, right. Now, can you please open this door? Sanjay, can you? So, you will have wonderful lives in this very life. You will have a wonderful life here. So, therefore, everybody likes to live with happiness. Everybody likes to live with peace, right, Tilyaki? So everybody likes to live with peace, right, Miss Grace? So to have that, please practice. That is the most important thing. So the wise people, they understand what are the right things to practice and what are the not right things to practice. So the wise people, they always choose the right path and practice the right things, right? So this is the right thing, right, Prasanna? I understand. So the wise people, they understand the right practice and they ardently practice. They understand that first benefits comes to them. before this practice helps the other people, it helps you first. And then it, as I mentioned, it will, the very positivities that you develop, compassion, niceness, peacefulness, everything else. So those will affect the others, right? So we need to practice very ardent. That's what we are doing. I'm glad you are doing. And some of you, I'm glad you started it, right? Okay, very nice. So I was teaching, first of all, before my teaching, I have an apology. So dear online meditators, I want to apologize. Last week, I teach all the time about mindfulness, but last week I became unmindful and I forgot to turn on the microphone. And no, they couldn't hear no sound, but I'm so grateful. I saw most of the meditators, they, even though no sound, they stayed all the way until the end practicing. That's a marvelous thing. And I want to say, I'm proud of you. Wonderful meditators. And glad, please be glad that you had a silent meditation for more than 1 hour. So somehow I will re-record the teachings. I tried this week. This week I had a lot of things to do, and next week, tomorrow I have to travel. So after Monday, I'll come back, and after that I will record and I will send you the link. That is an apology from online students, right? So today I'm going to teach you. Last week I taught about right effect. This week I'm going to teach about right mindfulness. Mindfulness is a very hard thing. So Bhante is always teaching you stories. Today too, let me start with a story. Many people are addicted to various kinds of other stuff. So since being a meditation teacher, I am addicted to tell stories. This is from Japan. So there was one young man who became monk to practice. So he gave up everything and became a monk under a great master in Japan. So there were some colleagues who became monks with him. So they were all given breathing meditation to practice. Along with, they were asked to practice mindfulness. So 3 months went, the other students advanced, but he did not advance. Why? Because he didn't have one thing, the patience. Patience was lacking. If you are lacking patience, you have to develop it through the meditation, right? So his patience was lacking. So the other students were given other meditation techniques, higher meditation techniques, but he was kept with the basic one. He was not happy. He went to the teacher right away on the following day, and he told the teacher, I became a monk with the other monks. They also practice breathing. I also practice breathing, and I also practice mindfulness. They also practice mindfulness. It's why I was not given the second step. All of them were given the second step. That's injustice. Then that Bhante talked to bottom and said, because you are lacking one thing. You don't have mindfulness. That's why I didn't give you. He said, no, I have mindfulness. I practiced it for 3 months. Then that Bhante said, right. Tell me, so did you wear your shoes while you were coming to meet me, or you didn't wear the shoes while you were coming to meet me? He forgot. So inside the temple, sometimes you wear shoes, sometimes you don't. So he forgot whether he wore the shoes or not. Then Bhante said, see, You even cannot remember about your shoes. You are not mindful. Practice breathing meditation another 3 months. So he had to practice. After 3 months, again, he was so impatient. He was so impatient to go to the second level. And he was not practicing mindfulness well, because throughout the day and night, he was thinking about advancing to the second level of breathing meditation. So he was the same. He went on that day, after 3 months, he went to meet the teacher. Seeing his nature, teacher said, still you have to practice first step of breathing meditation. And along with mindfulness. He was rebellious. He said, no, I already practiced breathing meditation and mindfulness for 6 months. I should have the second step instructions right now. Then, because I fully remember when I came to meet you, I came along with my sandals. I was wearing sandals. Then Bud said, okay, if you have mindfulness, I don't want to ask about your sandals. Please let me know whether you came along with your umbrella or not. He forgot whether he brought the umbrella or not. Again, he was failed, and he was given another 3 months. So, so he practiced another 3 months, now 9 months. Still, he was impatient, and he was not doing the day-to-day right thing, right practice, daily practice. He was worrying about the second step of meditation instructions. So, breathing meditation instructions. So, after 3 months, he went with the very impatience to meet the teacher. And he asked the teacher, today, now already I'm practicing breathing meditation for 9 months up to now, and mindfulness for 9 months. Today I should have the instruction to practice the second step of breathing meditation. And also I remember today I came with my both sandals. I brought my umbrella, and I came with both. Then the Bhante looked at him and understood still his mindfulness and breathing meditation, concentration has not yet developed. So he asked, today I don't want to know about your sandals. Let both of those go along. And I just want to know about your umbrella. Bhante told, oh, I brought umbrella. I remember now. Then Bhante asked, his master asked this new Bhante, I want to know whether you kept the umbrella on the right side of the entrance or the left side of the entrance. He forgot. He couldn't remember whether he kept umbrella on the right side or the left side. So again, he was asked to practice more. So like that, mindfulness is so hard. But it's something which can change your whole life. So it can change your whole life. So so with courage, if you practice mindfulness, there are so many people who change their whole life. There were people, you are not criminals, but there are so many people who became criminals, so very dangerous criminals in the past, in the present. But with the practice of mindfulness, they change themselves, right? Then today we are going to understand what is right mindfulness. Let me teach you in brief, because this is not the time to give a long descriptive talk, right? Mindfulness, as Vipassana meditators, this is applicable to newcomers too. You can practice too. but Vipassana meditators might understand deeper because they are all students now, they have matured. Mindfulness meditation is fourfold. In Pali, those days language, we call them Kaya-anupassana, Vedana-anupassana, Chitta-anupassana, and Dhamma-anupassana. Kaya-anupassana. Reflecting, being aware about your body. Being aware about the realities of your own body. You have to be fully aware. We have to be aware. Number one, we have to be mindful. You have to live with the awareness that my body is decaying. Body is decaying. So let's say, as I always mention, so when your hair is becoming whiter and whiter, so you run to the shop and you bring some dye and apply, and you want to let the other people know. You don't want to let the other people know what is your age that you want. I'm not saying that dyeing your hair is wrong. That's fine, very fine. But you have to live with the reality, the awareness that I am decaying, I'm getting old. Old age cannot be stopped. I am not a person who has surpassed the nature of being old. When you live like that, life is easy. If not, you think, so you live with very strong greed. So very strong aversion and very strong delusion. So you go away from the reality. So whether you are a child or a teenager, a young man, a middle-aged person, or old person, we have to be aware that we are getting old. And little by little, we are decaying. That's the reality. And then at the same time, we have to be aware that this body is bound to become sick. This body is bound to become sick. Even the greatest doctor, so there are many doctors here. Even the greatest doctor in this world cannot stop the sickness. So there are sicknesses are coming, right? So it's the reality. So be aware that I have the nature of becoming sick. And at the same time, be aware that even though how much we decorate this body has the loathsomeness, right? This body has the nature of loathsomeness. So this hair, even while it stay with us, we like it, right? We adore it. But let's say, knowingly or unknowingly, a hair falls into a soup that you drink. What will happen? So then some people are there, they don't like it, they throw the whole soup away. Hey, it's a stinky hair, bad hair, loathsome hair. So I can't drink the soup because the hair has fallen onto it. This is the reality. But people, they think, they just see the whole faculty of a person. So a person, they don't think that this is a person which is right. So this person is consist of various things. We just see the full package. But a human being has various packages. So here, so we have teeth, it's separate package. And then after that we have phlegm, we have nails and nails. Especially ladies, they color the nails. And you say beautiful nails, nice nails. So sometimes yellow nails, red nails, like that. Let's say a piece of nail falls into your the food that you eat. What happens? You throw in the food. Oh, bad food, unhealthy food, like that, telling like that. And you have various kinds of other things. So all the beings have the nature of sweating. Sweat is there. And then saliva, it's inside us. So there are 32 such kind of parts that a human being does have. But I have seen, but it doesn't mean you should not decorate and clean yourself. You should clean and you should decorate yourself. But because of that nature, let's say somebody is sick, so sometimes saliva or phlegm, it's coming up. You frown. That's wrong. When you are aware that you have this nature, you become pitiful. Oh, I have the very same nature. I had these kinds of situations in life. So I should be kind and I should help. I should not be loathsome of that person. Somebody is sweating. Maybe that person might have done something. Sweat, clothes, stinking. There are certain people, they frown and they yell just like they don't sweat. They discriminate. That's wrong. We have to understand, when you understand that you have this nature, let you be a Buddhist, Hindu, Christian, Muslim, Jain, Jew, or any atheist, agnostic, whatever, you have this nature. And you're aware, right? You don't discriminate. You try to help as you can. At least you spread loving kindness and you tolerate, right? And this is another thing that we need to understand, be aware about our own body. And then we have to be aware. Finally, one day we have to pass. We don't know how much time that we have. We might have maybe 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, 70, 80, 90, or sometimes 100. We don't. So, but we have to be aware that we have the nature. We have not surpassed the nature of death. We have not exceeded. So even though we walk and talk and eat and do everything, one day, so just like the other people, you'll lie and sleep on the coffin. The final sleep, right? You have to be aware. So when you have this awareness, many negativities go away. Subside, at least subside. You don't develop lust towards the other people. And you don't develop anger towards the other people. You don't develop jealousy towards the other people. You don't develop arrogance towards the other people. Instead, you develop kindness, compassion, love, and sympathetic joy and equanimity. And you treat everybody with equality. And at the same time, it helps you to develop deep inner peace, deep inner happiness. Right? And most importantly, you don't postpone things in life. Right? That is kaya pasana. Reflecting, being mindful about your body. Reflecting on the real nature, universal nature of your body. And number 2, Vedana Pasana, sensations. So here, Vipassana meditators, they are practicing on sensations. They observe sensations from top to bottom and bottom to top. They realize, not because of the Buddha said, not because, so they are in the books. By your own experience, you realize, oh, everything is impermanent, changing. There is no any eternal life. And there is nothing to say as mine. And there is nothing to say as my eternal soul. We are continuously becoming impermanent. We are changing. So, so in Vedananupassana, basically you experience 3 kinds of sensations. You might say headache, right? Crinkling sensation, itching sensation, hardness, softness, like that. All those sensations have, if you categorize, they have 3 categories. Number 1, comfortable sensations. Number 2, uncomfortable sensations. Number 3, neutral sensations. So I think the newcomers, they don't understand what's neutral sensations, but in the body, most of the sensations are neutral. We only feel comfortable sensations and uncomfortable sensations. If there is an aching, you feel. If there is a good feeling, you feel. But most of the sensations are neutral, right? So there are 3. All those sensations, you realize, you are aware. Throughout the life, you stay aware that whatever sensation it is, they have only one characteristic. Impermanent, it is bound to pass. So in your life, you will feel comfortable sensations, uncomfortable sensations, neutral sensations. They have a starting point. They stay for a while, not for a very long time. Even while they are staying, it stays, it is changing. And finally, it has an end. Another sensation arises. It has the same nature, rising, existing, and passing. This is how our body is. Let it be Buddhist, Hindu, Christian, Muslim, Jain, anything. This is the nature. This is the reality. When you are aware, you don't discriminate. You understand this is human being. So some of you are here Buddhists, some of you are Hindus. So yeah, so we have these 2, but there are Christians joining online, and there are Muslims joining online, and there are atheists joining online. Everybody. When it comes to the ultimate truth, the reality, according to Buddha, all are the same. All are the same. We all have these sensations. So when we are aware about the sensations, our own sensations, they are impermanent, we understand. These sensations, they arise all by themselves. So I can't, so there are certain sensations that you can develop, but so you can give courses. Let's say your hand is aching, there is a pillow, you put it. You can give a course, but sensations arise all by themselves. So, sensations, they are always independent. You can't do like, okay, you have a very comfortable sensation. So in Vipassana, let's say if you are a developed meditator, let's say you are experiencing the whole very comfortable and very aesthetic flow of vibrations from top to bottom, bottom to top. You'll feel that aesthetic vibration. So let's say you command, oh, this aesthetic so vibration which is flowing throughout my body, please stay. You have to stay. Don't pass away. It doesn't stay. Its nature is to pass away. It will pass away. Then sometimes you'll experience some uncomfortable sensation. Sometimes on your for Vipassana meditators, sometimes you will feel like fire on your back. The whole back is on fire. So some kind of past karma has come, and it's fruiting right now. Good, it has come. If you are not, if this is your body, if these sensations are yours, you should be able to say, oh, this is so uncomfortable. Go away, go away. It won't go. That is the reality. So, so whenever we understand the nature of sensations, we understand that there is no eternal life. We are continuously changing. The being who was in the past moment is not right now. This being won't be in the next moment. Let's say there was Mr. Ruan in the past moment. That person you can't experience twice. This grace won't be in the next moment, right? So this is the reality. But we think eternally there is Bhante Chandi, from birth to death. But in Vipassana, you realize, no, I'm changing continuously. The baby Bhante Chandima is no more. It's just like a dream, gone. And this Bhante Chandima cannot be experienced twice. So you live with peace and happiness, understanding the reality and embracing the truth. And number 3, Chittanupassana. So third mindfulness that you need to develop is mindfulness about your mind, mental states. Whenever there is anger, you should be aware, right now I have anger. Whenever you don't have anger, you should be aware, right now I don't have anger. Whenever you have lust inside your mind, you should be aware that right now I have lust. When you don't have lust, you should be aware, right now I don't have lust inside my mind. So when you have jealousy, you should be aware, now, right now I feel jealousy in my mind. When the jealousy is gone, you should be aware, right now the jealousy has gone. Thoughts of jealousy has gone. Like that, whatever, this is not the time to teach over. So whatever the mental state is, like when it is not concentrated, be aware. Your mind is not concentrated. So, and try, but be aware. Right now, the current reality, mind is wandering, not concentrated. When it's concentrated, be aware it's concentrated, right? Like that, according to the current mental stage, be fully aware. For now, you have to work hard, but later on, this will become habitual and you will be able to do it all by yourself. It will happen. It will become habitual. And number 4, Dhammanupassana. There are certain natures that follow us. These natures, when they are called dharmas, because they come in this whole mind and body, it completely covers us. Just like a cloud covers the moon or the sun, right? 5 of them are called as nivaranas, hindrances. I taught these in January and February. All materials should remember, but since we don't have time, I'm not going to test. Right. Number 1, sometimes we develop strong addiction to sensual pleasure. We have that. That's when those thoughts come, they follow you. And then when aversion, right? When aversion comes, they follow you. So aversion has many phases: fear, disgusting feeling, agitation, and anger, hatred, ill will, various phases. But in short form, we say aversion. When it comes, it follows us. That's why they are called as a dharma. So it becomes a nature inside us. So when you have such kind of strong addiction to sensual pleasure, such kind of feeling, you should be aware. Right now, I have this nature. When you have the aversion inside, be aware. Right now, I have aversion with it. And then when you have laziness is also a very strong hindrance which comes and follows you, right? So, and at that time too, you should be aware. If not, you can't get away. And number 4, fourth one is wandering nature. Mind is wandering, continuous. You should be aware. Mind is wandering right now. It's in the nature of wandering, right? And number 5, doubt. When doubt comes to, it follows us. So when these 5 hindrances come, you have to be aware. And so we have to be, first of all, we have to be aware that they are not going to stay forever. If you work hard. So to get rid of them faster, develop courage and practice the right ways that I taught you. This is not the time to teach everything. So please practice those practices and get rid of those 5 hindrances. If you want to know about more details about those hindrances, so please watch. So on YouTube, all these teachings are telecasted on YouTube. So please go to January and February month teachings. So, and you will, I think I will send you those teachings. So please listen to them and practice the ways to get rid of them, right? Somehow you have to develop mindfulness at all these 4 occasions. What are the 4? So about your body, be aware about its natures, its reality. And about your sensation, be aware about its reality. And then after that, about your mind, be aware about its reality. And number 4, about the hindrances and such kind of things that can follow us. So be aware about their natures too. And being aware, work with courage. Things that you have to comprehend them. Things that you have to get rid of them. And just like a person who digs the floor to find out beautiful diamonds hidden inside the floor, gradually take out the dust, take out the soil, and finally get that precious and very beautiful and nice, bright diamond out of it, from inside the floor. That is the real peace, real happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana. With those thoughts, let me conclude. So today too, all of us practice this non-sectarian noble meditation and accumulated a lot of positive energy. Let's share that positive energy first of all with the sick people all over the world. May they gain this positive energy. May they become very, very healthy. May this positive energy be with all of us. May we gain nice lives, happy lives, comfortable lives. And may we gain a life with longevity, beauty, mental and physical strength, comfort, and wisdom. Practicing this non-sectarian Dhamma path. May all of us attain real peace, real happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana. With those thoughts, please join your palms together and please concentrate. Abhivadana silisa nichang vada pachaino Chattaro dhamma vaddante ayuvangno sukhang balang ayurarogya sampatti sagga sampatti me vacha ato nibbana sampatti iminate samijjato. I especially thank Bhante Arideva for joining with us. So he very willingly joined with us to meditate. We really appreciate. Thank you so much, Bhante. And I wish everyone a very good night. And may you have a very nice week. with a lot of success and happiness. May you be happy. See you in the next week on Friday. Sukhi Hot. All right, Jaime, good night.
Good night. Buenas noches, Bante.
Good night, Jaime. Good night, right, Mr. Howard.
Good night, Bante.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
Mr. Howard.
Thank you so
Me
much.
too.